Greetings, greetings, greetings. Give thanks to Mother Nature. Yeah, man, we do give thanks to Mother Nature. Give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our path in all ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. Give thanks and praise. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with its first step, truly. And if you now make no step, that means you now move. That means you remain finite. But by the application of one's self, for make certain steps, step by step, then you become active. Yeah, man, naturally. Salute, salute, mom. Salute. Honorable, mom. Honorable. Salute, mom. Early morning nature walk, you know. And we greet the sun at the same time. Same way, mom. Yes, free people. Life is a journey, you know. Yeah. But most people get lost in the information because it's not really available or because it is incomplete or because the information is just incorrect. So people become deluded by lies, and people were unaware of their inherent power or authority really now can exercise or choose to even, you know, stand on that side of the fence, which is the lawful stance. Yeah, man. It is interesting. About 3 days ago, I discovered there was a motion to vacate sentence, something like that, was filed on the 12th of April 2010, by some federal agent in a Florida district area. And I find that interesting because I'm totally unaware. So I have to try to ascertain the detail of that specific case to see how am I a party, what kind of participation, and, you know, take it from there. However, in the document, I see them place a code where it has a federal custody or federal hold. And I know in 2009, sometime in November, I was unlawfully arrested by, I don't even know who these people are now, I can say it's federal agents. From that arrest, I was interviewed and questioned and placed in immigration system where get a voluntary departure from the corporate United States. However, documentation, you know, should validate whatever claim there is. But if you have a case where you bring forward and you file a case in the absence of the accused, then that means that the accused wasn't given the right to be heard, wasn't given the right to defend his person, wasn't given absolutely no right at all. So, as such, I would assume that if you're a competent attorney, in the first instance, why is this man being arrested? Why would you violate this man's constitutional, inherent, and secured rights? That would be the first instance. However, this criminal attorney have done nothing of the sort. This is why I forgot really ascertain the details of this case and get my name cleared in whatever shape or form. And if I'm guilty of any actions out there, then bring me in a court and prove that. You understand? Don't run your piecemeal prosecution straight across the board. We're going to challenge it because we have that right too. And this thing can be challenged anytime. So it is interesting. It is really interesting. This is the time we're living in now, where we can be arbitrarily, persecuted with no recourse. This is the time we're living in. However, we give thanks for adequate information, adequate, knowledge, if at least can bring these things to bear and say, where can we find recourse so we can resolve these issues? Because the name that I keep is my title. That belongs to me, Linton O'Neill Dallas. That's my title. And my title go anywhere I go. So because of the silent deception and inducement by fraud by all corporate government construct, then we have to question all of these matters. In the first instance, federal agents. Why did you arrest this man? Yeah, let's speak. Tell me what kind of law I break, what kind of crime I commit. Can't do that. This is why all of this thing we have to vacate. You have to correct them sentence here. And you have to make right the wrong. And that is just one aspect. We don't ever touch on the immigrational aspect. Because when all of this so-called criminal activity was happening in April 2010, I was locked up in federal custody from sometime in November. When I check the paperwork, I'll be more specific. And that was 2009. Nothing. I was locked up from November to August. It wasn't a year. I've never done a year incarcerated. You understand? So, and if this is a civil case, this criminal, which is the attorney, Gallagher, what is it? Michael T. Gallagher, I have to make sure. I don't know nothing about this guy, but we can discuss it. I might need to write a book. However, it is interesting, people. But yes, as I move forward, I'll just take my time share certain information. Boy, my life partner said, so why you have to highlight these things? I'm like, boy, baby, once it's public information, it's just that. However, it's just interesting that they'll publish, say, hey, he had a motion to vacate sentence. And what was I sentenced for? Where's the detail of this case? How am I a party to anything there? This is the fraud upon the court and the unlawful conduct of these governmental agencies, whether federal, whether local, or whether state. They all have the same interests. And we the people are always the enemy of those foreign constructs. And it is already evidence in law So it is interesting now that we can do for ourselves and choose not to rely on any foreign attorney to represent us in any capacity, not this free man. This is why I know all that actions and activities are fraudulent. How do you bring down the great and righteous man? It's only natural to try to discredit that man. Honorable brother, salute. Yeah, man. Only natural to discredit that man. However, let truth reign, though the heavens may fall. Let truth reign out there. Again, we do give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our path in all ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. We do give thanks and praise. I forgot to touch upon the immigration aspect of things. I've been arrested probably in America. My first arrest was, I think, Friday the 13th, 2001. And that was the first immigration situation. And from there, I get caught up again in 2009. Yeah. And this is when this issue that I'm, expressing. And I remember I was arrested some time ago where police just take me off the road, park the 750 BMW in a little shopping area. And I was locked up for probably, I don't even remember if it was a weekend or what it was about, but to this day I have no idea what that mess was about. And when I was released, I just went back to my vehicle where it was parked and, and my business, I just move along with my business. But these are the things where ones and ones may have to experience during one's youthful journey. I'm saying when you're a child, you speak and act as a child, but when you become a man, you put away childish things. So if anything in my so-called youthful days, when I was unaware of what law is, then I can always excuse that. Now when I know what law is, I feel always conform to law and lawful conduct and lawful actions, lawful activity, not necessarily legal. Yeah. So it's hard for a man like me who is now aware of what law is and go outside of that, truly. And for that, we are truly grateful. For that, we are truly grateful. Yeah, man, again, I just a morning walk. Yes, greet the sun and say, salute out there. Yeah, to the dominant sun out there. Yeah, man. And we do give thanks and praise. Yeah, man. The earth belongs to the Most High Creator, nature and the fullness thereof. So anything where they in the world belong to Him. However, you have an adversarial force which choose to dictate terms and conditions pertaining to the world and pertaining to the worldly governments. All of them are dictated by an adversarial force. That force can't exist without the power of truth. So once we stay in line with what truth is, what law is, then we are in conformity. Yeah, man, we are in conformity with law, lawful procedure, lawful process, and lawful conduct. Yeah, well, we won't allow any foreign construct on paper to just demonize or criminalize us by accusing us falsely or wrongly without giving us a chance to be heard as the accused. Yeah, we have to correct those kind of things. And the only way we can do that is when we choose to make our stand. And we don't have no problem standing. So again, out there, out there, out there. The brave may fall but never yield. And we say bold and brave, firm and strong. Salute free people. It starts with you. It starts within you. It begins within your state. A mind, so it can affect your state, a condition. Yeah. Erase the illusion of money in the form and concept where this demonic system perpetuate, because the true value is in the man, not the land. Now remember, when you labor, that's your sweat equity. You should not permit no foreign agent or agency to dictate terms and conditions when it comes on to your sweat equity. Yeah, man, because the product of the laborer belongs to the man where perpetrate that labor. Yeah, man. If you are the laborer and you produce anything, then whatever you produce belongs to you. It not belong to a corporation, nor its agent. And this is the problem we have. These impersonators, these actors, are choose to violate people's fundamental rights, which is secured contractually by the Bill of Rights or the constitution of any governmental organization, any governmental entity. So I as man, this living soul, manifests as man, is here to make I stand as a free man on this earth, as a free man. Any land where I am on place I foot upon, I am free. Yeah. And that is my mental state of condition. Truly. So we do give thanks again, always and perpetually to the Most High Creator of nature, of this boundless universe. Yeah, our great spirit. We do give thanks and praise. Yes, I. Wow. Papa. Wow. All Lord. Allah. Yeah, Father. Abba. Out there.